Hello everyone. Today we're going to do a deep dive into paper 1 for English A Language and Literature, and this is a guided textual analysis, and it is worth 35% of your final grade at both SL and HL levels.
So let's start by talking about what's actually in this paper. So as you go into the exam room for SL, you're going to have to choose one out of the two texts provided. However, for HL, you are going to have to do both of them. For SL, I would advise that you don't take too much time, as it's more important to actually use the 1 hour and 15 minutes provided for writing. And for HL, as you're going to have to do both of the texts, just create a short writing plan because it will guide you throughout.
Before the exam, make sure that you get to know all of the text types possible because literally any text type is possible on the exam, so you need to be comfortable with all of them. For example, advertisement speeches and blog posts.
And my tip for this exam is that you review all text types and review the vocabulary that is to each of these text types because it is very important that, for example, for a comic, you use the term frames instead of just boxes, as it is very important for the actual analysis of the paper that you have to.
My tip is that as the IB in previous years has often asked students to write about infographics, some common mistakes have been that they're just analyzing the visual elements. So please try to incorporate both textual features, authorial choices, and also the visual.
And the last tip is that IB gives you already a guiding question, so you can make your essay more focused and organized. So just stick to the guiding question and just answer it.
So now let's talk about some common pitfalls that examiners report seeing every year. So the first pitfall is students not including their authorial and visual choices in the thesis itself. It's very important to do this because this shows the examiner what they are going to be searching for throughout your essay. And from this, they can get a sense of what type of analysis you're going to be doing. So it's very important.
Pitfall two is that you have way too long body paragraphs. It's very important to remain concise, although most of our teachers always told us that we should be very depth in detail what is happening. But you have to remain focused on the so you need to really examiners also don't want to read page long um, body paragraphs and try to write in the peel structure so it's
Pitfall number three is misreading the text type because the IB already tells you the text type in a footnote. Read it. If there's an advertisement, you know it's selling something, so you have to focus on the authorial choices that support this idea, and it's important as the text type shapes everything about your analysis from the techniques you look for to the purpose you identify.
So these were our tips, and we hope you do well